Spraying on clothes. Spraying fragrance onto your clothes instead of your skin. Fabric is inert. It holds scent the way a sponge holds water, passively, without changing it. You smell like the bottle, not like the fragrance developing on a human being. Every person wearing the same thing on fabric smells identical. That is the opposite of what fragrance is designed to do. Fragrance is engineered to interact with skin temperature and skin enzymes, proteins on the surface of your skin that catalyze chemical reactions. Those reactions are what drive the progression from top notes to heart notes to base notes over several hours. On fabric, that progression never occurs. You get one flat layer and it stays there. Spray directly onto bare skin, wrists, neck, inner elbow, and never onto fabric. Rubbing wrists together. Rubbing your wrists together after spraying. Every fragrance is built in 3 layers. Top notes are what you smell first. They last roughly 20 minutes and set the entire impression of the scent. Rubbing destroys them. Not gradually, immediately. Friction generates localized heat. That heat breaks apart the molecular bonds of the lightest aromatic compounds, specifically the volatile esters and aldehydes that make up the top notes. These are the most structurally fragile molecules in the formula. The perfumer spent months calibrating how they open. You undo that in 2 seconds. Spray and leave it completely still for at least 60 seconds. Overspraying. Adding more fragrance throughout the day because you have stopped being able to smell it on yourself. You are not the problem. Your nose is functioning exactly as it should. The room has not stopped smelling you. The person standing next to you has not stopped smelling you. You have simply become invisible to your own senses. This is olfactory adaptation, a neurological process where your brain actively suppresses awareness of constant stimuli. It is a survival mechanism. Your senses are designed to flag new information, not broadcast the same signal on repeat. Your nose switches off your own scent within 20 to 30 minutes of application. The fragrance has not faded. Your brain has filtered it out. Apply 2 to 3 sprays once at the start of the day and do not reapply buying a fragrance because it smells good on someone else. What smells like dark wood and leather on your mate can smell like pencil shavings on you. This is not exaggeration. It is the most common source of fragrance disappointment there is. Your skin microbiome, the specific community of bacteria living on you, is as individual as a fingerprint. Those bacteria metabolize fragrance compounds and produce secondary chemical outputs that alter the scent profile entirely. Your diet, your hormone levels, and your sebum composition all feed into this process. The fragrance you buy is a starting ingredient. Your skin is the other half of the formula. Nobody else has your formula. Always test on your own skin and wait a full 30 minutes before deciding anything. Storing in the bathroom, keeping your fragrance on the bathroom shelf. That bottle is changing every single day it sits there. Not aging well. Degrading. By the time summer arrives, it smells noticeably different from the day you bought it. Flatter, sharper, or just slightly wrong in a way that is hard to name. Heat and UV light oxidize aromatic compounds inside the bottle. Oxidation permanently alters the molecular structure of the ingredients. Steam from showers introduces humidity, which destabilizes the alcohol base that carries and preserves the scent molecules. Bathrooms cycle through heat, cold, steam, and direct light multiple times every day. It is the single most hostile environment in your home for fragrance storage. Store it in a cool, dark place, a drawer or a wardrobe shelf, away from any window. Testing on paper strips, smelling a paper blotter strip in a shop, and deciding to buy based on that. A paper strip tells you exactly one thing: what the fragrance smells like in isolation with no chemistry involved. It cannot tell you what it will do on your skin. Those are 2 different products. Paper has no pH, no temperature, no sebum, no microbiome activity. It cannot replicate the enzymatic reactions that occur the moment a fragrance compound contacts living skin. The opening of a fragrance, the moment that determines whether you like it, is driven almost entirely by how it reacts with your skin's acid mantle. The acid mantle is a thin protective film on your skin surface with a pH of roughly 4.5 to 5.5. Paper has none of it. Spray on your wrist, leave the shop, and assess it after 30 minutes on your skin. Wrong pulse points, defaulting to wrists and neck and assuming that is the complete picture. Wrists and neck are correct. They are not wrong. But 2 points are consistently overlooked: the inner elbow and the back of the knee. Both outperform the wrist on longevity and projection over the course of a full day. Pulse points work because warm skin accelerates the evaporation of fragrance molecules, and evaporation is what creates projection, what other people actually detect. The inner elbow and back of the knee maintain consistent warmth throughout the day due to sustained blood flow. Because heat rises, fragrance applied lower on the body projects upward continuously, creating a moving trail rather than a static cloud at face height. Add one spray to the inner elbow alongside your usual application points. Here is the thing about fragrance that nobody tells you at the point of purchase. You are not buying a finished product, you are buying half of one. The bottle contains the formula. Your skin provides the chemistry that completes it. Everything covered here, where you spray, how you store it, how you test it, when you reapply, all of it either works with that process or against it. Most people spend real money on fragrance and then systematically undo it through habit. The fixes are not complicated. None of them cost anything. They just require understanding what is actually happening on your skin. Now you do. What fragrance do you wear? And does it actually smell the same on everyone around you? Leave it in the comments. The answers are rarely what people expect.